Did you know that there is an animal that spends most of its life upside down, hanging quietly from trees, moving so slowly that plants can grow on its fur? This animal is the sloth, one of the most unusual and misunderstood creatures in the animal kingdom. In this video, we will explore the sloth in detail, including its characteristics, its lifestyle, and its long and fascinating history. Let us begin by understanding what a sloth is. The sloth is a mammal that lives mainly in tropical rainforests. It is found in Central America and South America, where the climate is warm and humid and trees are abundant. Sloths are arboreal animals, which means they spend most of their lives in trees and are perfectly adapted to this environment. There are two main types of sloths: two-toed sloths and three-toed sloths. Despite their names, both types actually have three toes on their back limbs, but they differ in the number of fingers on their front limbs. These two groups also differ in behavior, diet, and even facial expressions. Now let us talk about the physical characteristics of the sloth. Sloths have long arms and legs that are much longer than their bodies. Their hands and feet end in long, curved claws that act like natural hooks, allowing them to hang securely from tree branches for hours or even days without effort. Their grip is so strong that a sloth can remain hanging even while sleeping. The sloth's fur is another remarkable feature. Unlike most mammals, sloth fur grows in the opposite direction, from the belly toward the back. This helps rainwater run off their bodies while they hang upside down. The fur often contains algae and small insects, which give the sloth a greenish color. This natural camouflage helps sloths blend into the forest and avoid predators. One of the most famous traits of the sloth is its slow movement. Sloths are considered the slowest mammals on Earth. They move slowly because their muscles are weak and their metabolism is extremely slow. Their bodies conserve energy as much as possible, which is essential for their survival. To understand this better, we need to look at the sloth's diet. Sloths mainly eat leaves, buds, and sometimes fruits. Leaves are very difficult to digest and provide little energy. As a result, sloths must save energy by limiting their movement. Their digestive system is slow and complex, and it can take weeks to digest a single meal. Because of this slow digestion, sloths only defecate about once a week. When they do, they climb down from the trees to the ground, which is one of the most dangerous moments in their lives. Despite this risk, sloths repeat this behavior regularly, and scientists are still studying the exact reasons behind it. Let us now look at the sloth's daily lifestyle and behavior. Sloths spend most of their time resting or sleeping. They sleep between 15 and 20 hours per day. When they are awake, they move slowly, feed quietly, or simply remain still. This calm lifestyle reduces attention from predators such as jaguars, eagles, and snakes. Although sloths appear lazy, their behavior is actually the result of millions of years of evolution. Their slow movements make them very difficult to detect. Many predators rely on movement to locate their prey, and the sloth's stillness works as a powerful defense mechanism. Now let us travel back in time to explore the history of sloths. Modern sloths are small and tree-dwelling, but this was not always the case. Millions of years ago, ancient sloths lived on the ground and were very large. Some species of giant sloths were as big as elephants and could stand upright on their hind legs. These prehistoric sloths lived in different environments, including open plains and forests. They fed on large amounts of vegetation and played an important role in shaping their ecosystems. However, many of these giant sloths went extinct around 10,000 years ago. Climate changes and human activity are believed to be the main reasons for their extinction. Over time, only the smaller sloths that lived in trees survived. These sloths adapted to life in the rainforest canopy, where food was available and predators were easier to avoid. This adaptation is what led to the slow-moving, tree-dwelling sloths we see today. You may wonder why sloths did not evolve to become faster. The answer is simple: they did not need to. In their environment, speed was not necessary for survival. Instead, efficiency, camouflage, and energy conservation became their greatest strengths. Let us now talk about sloths and their relationship with humans. Sloths are often seen as symbols of laziness, but this is a misunderstanding. They are not lazy. They are simply adapted to survive in a very specific way. In recent years, sloths have become popular in documentaries and social media. increasing public interest in their conservation. Unfortunately, sloths face many threats today. Deforestation is the biggest danger to their survival. As rainforests are destroyed, sloths lose their homes and food sources. Roads and human settlements also put sloths at risk, especially when they are forced to move on the ground. Some species of sloths are now considered vulnerable or endangered. Conservation efforts are focused on protecting forests, rescuing injured sloths, and raising awareness about their importance in the ecosystem. In conclusion, the sloth is a truly unique animal. Its slow movement, unusual appearance, and peaceful lifestyle make it one of the most fascinating creatures on Earth. The sloth teaches us an important lesson. Survival does not always depend on speed or strength. Sometimes patience, adaptation, and simplicity are the keys to life. Thank you for listening, and stay curious about the amazing world of animals.